Something huge is crossing into our universe. Stand ready! Surrender! To the Terran Empire!
Greetings, fellow captains. I'm Inferiority Complex. We are logged in as Kohloss in Star Trek Online, and here he is enjoying a seat with distinctly fiery, appropriate stuff in the background there, given that we're coming up to November the 5th here in the UK, a time where we remember Guy Fawkes and the attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament, often resulting in bonfires with a dummy of Guy Fawkes burnt at the stake on top of the bonfire. Anyway, getting back to things here in Star Trek Online, I'm making this video which is actually more aimed at console players on PlayStation and Xbox, because there's some in-game events about to happen here in Star Trek Online that are going to be somewhat amazing for console players. We've kind of already experienced some of it on the PC, and I'm looking forward to this happening on PlayStation because I play on PlayStation as well. But anyway, here we go. I've got the event interface here in the mission journal, right? The next in-game event is a red alert, and this basically adds a whole lot of really short, quick TFOs to the TFO list called Red Alert. There's 5 different ones, and they're all really short and quick. Most people play the Borg one because it just takes a few minutes to do it. It's really quick, and the reward for that event is a specialization point. So you can get a point for expanding your skills here. Oh, I've actually got a specialization point I can spend. Let's see if I can find where I'm going to spend it. Oh no, I don't want to do pilot. Let's see, command is my primary. Do I want that as primary? Yes, because it increases my hull and health on the ground. Okay, so I want something that does combat. Ground combat here. The commando specialization could be quite good. Bonus weapon and melee damage. Yeah, let's have that as my secondary. I don't know why I've not got that as secondary already. Right, so let's spend a point. There we go. Headshot 1 while aiming. 2.5% critical chance. I don't really aim all that often, to be honest, but you know, worth it. Can turn on shooter mode. Can't remember what the keyboard shortcut is for that. I think it's B or X. Yeah. Anyway, so the Red Alert event, the rewards for that are you get a specialization point, which is automatically applied to the character you claim it on. I've got a specialization point thing sitting here in my inventory. You also get an ultimate tech upgrade. Now this is not the kind of one you get an ultimate tech upgrade which can apply to anything. This one came from a different event. I think it came from the Temporal Recruit Account Unlock rewards. There's a science tech upgrade there, and I'll let you see what that does. This allows me to take this one here because it's specifically science. I need a science thing. Now I use this science console on all my ships. Whatever ship I choose to fly, I will always use this console on it, and as you can see, I've got only this tech upgrade. Now you can craft tech upgrades using the crafting system. If I go down to science, I don't think I've unlocked the best reward upgrades yet. Yeah, I've just got the basic ones. So you can craft tech upgrades, but an ultimate tech upgrade allows you to take your item from whatever mark it is at the beginning. See, this one's mark 12. This science console. Nausicaan siphon capacitor, Mark 12, and this tech upgrade will allow me to upgrade it completely so that I don't need to do any more upgrades on it, unless they decide to raise the cap on upgrading things. So it'll go to epic level, and it'll go to Mark 15, which is the maximum it can go to. Now you can see the difference there. That's 41.3 Starship Drain Expertise versus 31.5, so that's a significant improvement. I've got 26.7% power transfer rate. Over here I've got 35%, and this is also increasing my disruptor damage by almost 27%. It's 26.3, whereas the Mark 12 that it currently is only does 20%. So I'm going to apply this upgrade because I want my console to be golden in colour. Job done. And there it is. Now this is quite a useful one for me because I use disruptor based weapons, and I've got all my tactical slots filled up with things that boost disruptor damage. So this console, because it's a science one, is really nice because it also boosts disruptor damage, so it's like almost having another tactical console on my ship. So let me just equip that on my ship, and we'll get rid of this spec point. We'll move it up there right away. Now the red alert event can run for 1 week or 2 weeks. On consoles it's about to run for just 1 week, and that means you'll get the spec point and the ultimate tech upgrade as a reward. For PC players, we're about to get it for 2 weeks, and for 2 weeks that means we'll also get this item, an experimental ship upgrade token. If it was running for 2 weeks on consoles, you would get this as well, but there's a difference. There's a reason why we're getting it for 2 weeks on PC and consoles are only getting it for 1 week, and I think I know why. It hasn't been announced by the Star Trek Online team or on the website or anything. This hasn't been announced, but I think I know why. Okay, we're going to go into the event campaign. This is a thing that's been running all year, and we've had various events throughout the year which add to this, and I would recommend anyone who's thinking of starting Star Trek Online do this, especially on consoles. Start now, because you're about to get an in-game event which is worth it. Let me tell you about that in a few minutes. On PC we're going to get a 2 week event for red alerts, because this 5th event campaign event is going to happen after it. I am absolutely 100% convinced of that. Then after that 3 week event will happen, we will be into the Winter Wonderland event, which will mean there'll be the chance to gain a free ship by competing in Q's games in his Winter Wonderland. But what's different? Why is console players only going to get this for 1 week? Well, you see, we previously in Star Trek Online on PC have had a content drop, and one of the things they did was they gave us an event called Equal and Opposite. In the event system, play a variety of Mirror Universe content over 30-day event to claim a brand new Tier 6 Mirror Gagarin starship. This drop is why I think on console you're only going to get the red alert for 1 week, because I think this whole content drop is about to happen on consoles. That's my suspicion. So there's a chance to get a Tier 6 Mirror Gagarin warship on consoles. That's PlayStation and Xbox. After that, on consoles, it's going to be the Winter Wonderland. So you're going to get a chance to win a second Tier 6 starship just by playing the in-game events. And then in January, after the Winter Wonderland, consoles should then get the 5th event campaign event, because they've had the first 4 as well. So those of us who play on PlayStation and Xbox will get the 5th event campaign event, which will allow us to pick one of these rewards. Now the 3 rewards that are up for grabs this year, you can take from the event 1500 Lobi crystals. Alternatively, you could go for a premium Tier 6 starship choice. So there's a 3rd Tier 6 starship straight away. Or you can go for the option here of 2 100% coupons for Tier 6 starships that you can use to buy ships from the in-game store. So that's like all of these tier 6 starships are all available to be purchased. And you can pick up 2 of them using those 2 tokens. And what you pick is entirely up to you, but if you choose that, there's a 3rd tier 6 starship. If you choose this, that's a 3rd and a 4th tier 6 starship. So it's like, whoa, 4 free ships potentially for console players if you've been playing this event campaign throughout the year. I would imagine there will be event campaign 4 in 2022, probably running similarly to what's happened this year. 5 events throughout the year with the choice reward of a premium tier 6 starship, 2 100% discount coupons, or 1500 low-buy crystals. This one is absolutely amazing, by the way, the premium tier 6 starship choice rewards. I don't think I'm going to pick that one, but I can see why a lot of people would. Thing is, with this one here, this tier 6 starship choice, that's just 1 starship for 1 character, whereas this 200% discount coupons, that unlocks 2 starships for any character on your in-game account. So there is a difference there in how these things work. I mean, once the New Year's underway as well, Star Trek Online hits its anniversary in February, and usually that event comes with another chance to get a free tier 6 starship. So there's potentially your 4th or 5th starship, especially if you're on consoles. For those of us on PC, we've already had one of those events where we can get that free tier 6 starship, and there it is here, the Mirror Gagarin warship, and there's the console that I just made up to Mark 15. As you can see, I've got 5 tactical console slots, so I've got 5 consoles here, all doing disruptor damage. 33.8 on one of them, 30% on 2 of them, 31.9% on that one, and 33.8 on that one as well. So they're in various states of upgrade. Let's see if I can upgrade this one any further, actually, because it would be pretty cool if I could. Can I upgrade it? Do I have anything that I can upgrade it with? Improved beam weapons tech. So there, that's one of the ones that you can craft. As you can see, it costs dilithium to apply it. I don't think I've got any accelerators. Nope. Yeah, so I've upgraded it a little bit. Every time I apply an upgrade, this bar fills up a little bit more, and I'm aiming to get that one to level 15 because that would be just the best it could be. Anyway, I've got some other consoles on my ship, come from other events that have happened recently in Star Trek Online. The Prior's World Elite Defense Satellite happened a couple of years ago now, but that console, the reason I've got it on there is because it boosts weapon damage, directed energy damage, 14.3%. This one here came from one of the more recent events. It drops crystal prisms in space, and these prisms also fire on other ships that you're playing against. This one is the console that comes with the ship, and as you can see, it does 12.7% all damage for energy weapons. It also boosts damage resistance, which is quite cool. So again, I'm getting bonus weapon damage from that. I've got these 5 tactical consoles boosting my weapon damage, this science console boosting my weapon damage, this console boosting my weapon damage, this console boosting my weapon damage. I've basically got 8 tactical consoles on this ship. Now, there's other things as well. There's something that are giving me a bit of damage resistance, and this regenerative integrity field I find is a really cool console. Came from an event, happened a long time ago, and I like it. I use it on just about every ship going because it's kind of like it's kind of like a panic button. You're about to die, hit this, and you get 4,000 hit points, as you can see in the tooltip there. So it's useful. And then, of course, all my weapons are various different things. I've got various items in various states of upgrade. I've got this here, which has gone to the ultra rare level. I'd really like to get that up to epic quality and get it to Mark 15. And the same with these other disruptor weapons as well. This one, I'm not intending to keep the withering disruptor one. I'm wanting to get a proper dual beam bank there, and there's one that I can get from Discovery once I get it up to tier 6. Let me show you what's going on there. Ground gear, no. Weapons. Oh, that's the Starship equipment. Here's the weapons ones. Yeah, as you can see, here we go. Phaser wide angle dual heavy beam bank. When I get this up to tier 6, I'll have the option of getting this as a disruptor one. So that's the one I'm aiming for. There is another one somewhere actually. Terran Task Force does disruptor weapons by default. I don't think it's going to be a beam weapon, no. I think it's a cannon. Yeah, there's a cannon there, but look at that. Oh my. I can actually get a disruptor out of it. I didn't realise there was a beam array. I thought it was just a cannon. That's quite interesting. I'm going to be. I'm wanting to get that now. So I'm wanting this. Let's see if I can fill it up. I don't think I can because I've only got 46 marks down there. Terran gravimetric inducer. How many of them do I have? I've only got one. Darn. Terran marks. Let's fill that just as much as possible just now. So I'm going to have to go and play some Terran content to get Terran marks now. And then this impulse engine, I really like the visual on it. Sol Defense impulse engines. It's basically a flame out the back of your ship. And we'll see what that looks like in space, because what we're going to do, I need Terran marks. There we go. I've got a choice. Operation Wolf is the new task force. Admiral Lita's training scenario where you raid the Terran Empire's equivalent of Earth Space Dock. That's a pretty cool event, but I'm not going to play that one. There's this one, Assault on Terra Nor, which is another one. It's a ground-based mission. But here's the space one, Counterpoint. So let's queue for Counterpoint. Is it worth doing advanced to get the... No, I'm just going to do normal. Just going to do normal. So we'll wait for that to happen. Don't know how long that'll take to pop up.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. We are under attack by Mirror Universe forces. We request immediate assistance. Our defenses are nearly down. We need help to clear these ships.
Okay. So Deep Space Nine is under attack by forces from the Mirror Universe. And we're going to defeat, destroy, annihilate, whatever you want to call it. There's 4 phases to this. There's the initial attack, then there's a secondary attack where we've got to close the Mirror Universe portals. Then in phase 3, Terra Nor pops over from the Mirror Universe to say hello, and we've got to do a big battle there. And then the final thing is some big ships will come and reinforce the Terran. There's the flames coming out the back of my ship from that engine visual, as I pointed out. Now, I haven't buffed myself yet with the abilities that I could have. Let's do a beam overload. Whoa! Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. Where's my regenerative integrity field gone? disappeared. Let's get it back. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay.
We were taken by complete surprise. They knocked out our long-range sensors and most of our defenses in the initial strike. We now have repair crews to get our defenses back to full fighting strength. Our sensors are coming back online and we're getting unusual readings. These could be where the mirror universe ships are originating from. Check out those areas. If you see any portals, close them.
Okay. Let's get our ship moving again. And let's do some beam overload attacks. Now there's a portal there. Somebody's already closing it, but we can lend a hand in defeating the ships that came out. There's a cruiser. Excuse me. Oh. There's a portal over the far side of Deep Space Nine. Let's go and see if we can close that. Take out the ships first. Oh, somebody else has beat us to it. But that's okay. Plenty of stuff that we can do. There was a torpedo being popped out from my rear end. That sounds incredibly like like a double entendre. It's a euphemism of some description, but never mind. Let's take out this defence platform. And what happened there? Excuse me.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Let's pop a heal. There we go, back to 100%. Secondary shielding as well. Busy concentrating on playing the game that I'm not really talking too much. So sorry if you're kind of looking for me to be telling you what I'm doing. So yeah, just trying to take out enemies. That's what's going on. Oh, here we go. Second phase over and done with. Now the long, boring
They're
one.
breaking off. We have them on the... Wait! We're getting massive energy readings. Something huge is crossing into our universe. Stand ready!
Okay, something huge. What could that be? Terok Nor. Deep Space Nine is a Cardassian space station that used to be called Terok Nor. So here's the one from the Mirror Universe.
To the Terran Empire!
And of course Admiral Lita's on board. Okay, so as you can see we've got a 7-minute timer on this one. And what's going on is we've got to take teams
Lower your defenses.
from
And surrender!
Deep Space Nine. So we've got to beam up an assault team And then we're going to take that assault team over to Terra Nor and beam it down. Now the other Terran Empire mission, which I didn't queue for, Assault on Terra Nor, lets you see what happens as one of those assault teams. So yeah, the two missions are happening at the same time, basically.
And the Terran.
Let's go get another assault team to beam them up. It's somebody with a universe class ship. Those are possibly the biggest ships in game. The universe class. There's a Klingon and a Romulan version of that ship as well. I'd really like if there was a Jem'Hadar version, but there isn't. Okay. Do some damage while we're over here. So I've got an assault team on board now, that's good. Now as I approach Terra Nor, I'm going to trigger this power here, enhanced weaponized mycelium emitter, and I'm going to do that when I'm 4 kilometers away. There we go.
We've conquered everyone else in our reality. Yours will fall.
And I've got Alachi ships coming out of this tier that I've generated. Don't last very long, but
We'll crush you.
there's the Alachi ships over and done with. Wish it lasted longer actually. But yeah. I'm going to deploy an elite defense satellite here beside Deep Space Nine. See what that does. That'll start firing weapons at the other enemy ships, and it pulls them in with tractor beams as well, which is quite good. The reason it does that is because after a while it will explode. Yep, it's exploded. I think it took a ship or two with it as well, which is quite good. I forgot to beam up an assault team. Darn it. Come on, why am I firing at this ship? Here we go. That's better. Now this particular TFO, that's what this is called by the way, Task Force Operation, is actually going to be one of the ones that you can play during the equal and opposite event. So if you're looking forward to being able to blow up some Mirror Universe starships, then you'll get your chance. You're going to be able to do that. The Mirror Universe, one of the more difficult enemies in the game because they are the Federation, just from a different universe.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
How long do we have?
Make repairs.
2.25 minutes to go. Okay, I've got an assault team on board this time. I haven't forgotten to beam one up. Need to repair my ship. Let's do the regenerative integrity field as well.
Repairs complete. Now you face the wrath
Let's
of the
summon
Terran Empire.
Battleship to assist in the battle. Beam down that assault team. I wonder where my battleship's going.
We're taking too
Oh, it
much
hasn't
damage.
triggered.
Deploy defensive countermeasures.
It must have greyed out for some reason.
Face the wrath of the
Yeah,
Terran Empire!
let's help out with Deep Space Nine. Let's summon a battleship. See if it actually works this time. Yes! Where is this battleship going? There we go. Hector, heavy bird of prey, and a Nekvar warship. There we go. There's my reinforcements that I summoned. Let's beam up an assault team and make our way back over to Terra Nor. We've got 45 seconds before the next phase of the task force happens. Let's pop some evasive maneuvers and get a boost of impulse power. There we go. Beam down the assault team. My starship into a skid there. Or is it a skid if you're not actually got any
We're taking too much damage. Deploy
stuff to
defensive
skid on?
countermeasures. Make repairs. Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
3 seconds. It's all gone quiet.
We're reading an energy
Terra
surge
Nor.
coming from Terra Nor. Expect reinforcements at any moment.
Terra Nor is quite heavily damaged, but as you're about to see, it's about to get reinforcements.
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
There we go, 3 dreadnoughts. Okay, and some other support craft. Okay, let's see. Can we get the reinforcing frigate? Nope, let's get the reinforcing dreadnought. Would be the one. Yep, there we go. Pop out some torpedoes there. Let's do the projected protomatter wave. That's the console that comes with the ship. I'm entirely sure what it did. What did it do? Oh, where is it? I've lost it. Oh, it hasn't done it. Radiation damage. Pop out another defense satellite. Oh, he's done a saucer separation. Too late though.
You haven't seen the last of me.
There we go. That's it. Task force operation
Terra Nor
over and
has
done
been
with.
sent back to the mirror universe. We wouldn't have been able to repel them without your help. Thank you. Join us for a celebration in Quarks.
Unfortunately not. We'll keep watching in case they come back. So, as you can see, this gives me a choice of what kind of marks I want. When it's actually playing as the featured task force operation, you can choose from any potential marks. So I can get fleet marks or Terran marks. I know I'm wanting Terran marks, so I'm going to take them. There we go, back on the bench outside the prison. Oh yes, marks. I now have marks which I can contribute to the project. 121. Yeah, that's getting close to being finished. Terran gravimetric inducer. Where am I going to get one of those? Well, let me tell you. Here we go. Upgrades available. I can get an elite Terran task force compensation. I will get a Terran gravimetric inducer. And I need to give it 100 reputation marks. At the moment my marks are going into this thing here, so I'm not kind of worried about the Terran gravimetric inducer yet. However, if I was to play any of these missions on advanced difficulty level, look at that. The gravimetric inducer is now amongst the rewards. Let's have a look at what I get from the reward box I just got. Normal queue R&D material reward package. So I get some R&D materials. Hey, hydrogen gas, titanium and tetrazine gas. So yeah, there you go. That's the Mirror Gagarin warship. So as I say, if you're considering playing Star Trek Online, if you're not already playing Star Trek Online on console, now is a great time to start. You're about to get the chance for at least 3 free starships. One from the Equal and Opposite event, the Mirror Gagarin, one from the Winter Wonderland, and one from the anniversary event not long after the new year as well. So there's 3 potential starships there. Those of you who have been playing Star Trek Online for a while might be able to get 1 or 2 more from the event campaign. That's it for today. Stick around, keep an eye on the channel. I've got a video planned for the weekend. I'm not entirely sure whether it's going to be the next mission from Karnak, or if we'll maybe do something different. Maybe Vodacon. It's been a while since we've done a video of his exploits, or maybe we'll go back to see what D84 is up to. Yeah, not entirely sure yet which one I'm going to do, but see you guys around in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. In the middle of the screen there's a button that will allow you to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. On the left is another video of similar stuff. On the right is just another random video from my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and leave a comment down below about something you think I can do better. Bye for now.